Let's talk about some chords. Now, chords are when you hit more than one note at a time, normally 3 or so. Now, a triad is a chord. We've got 3 notes on the E minor chord. That's the second chord there. Now, the E minor chord, you just strum 3 strings. Now, we want it to sound like one, not, you want to strum them all at once. Pretty easy one, we don't have to use the left hand. Now for the G chord, you put your finger down on the G, you can strum 3 or 4 strings, and here's your G chord. Now the C chord's a little bit trickier. We're going to hit the 2nd string, 1st fret. You want to be certain that your finger clears the 1st string, that's not tipped over too much, that it's upright, and that it's not too far over that it hits the 3rd string. We're going to play 3 strings. And again, make sure that that finger's not in the way. If it is, take a minute to reposition it, get it where it needs to go, and then you'll remember where to put it. Your fingers will just go there. From the C to the D7th, these 2 fingers just go down. The 1st string, 2nd fret, and the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And you can strum 4 strings. And take the time to get those fingers positioned properly. Hit the strings one at a time. And if something sounds dead, like that, find out why. You might need to press harder. That was this finger, I wasn't pressing hard enough. Or it could have been this finger over here leaning over too far, your middle finger, because that would sound like this. So I stand it up, and we're good to go. Now let's play some of these lines. This is so we can get used to changing chords. We've got the G to the E minor, and that's the first change we'll work on. Now, to get these together, we'll play 3 Gs, rest, that's a rest that you've got there, that squiggly line, and that's a rest for 1 beat. So that means we don't play for that beat. And we move on to the E minor chord and we make our change. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And I'll slow it down a little bit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of the line, you see a double bar with the 2 dots. You saw that at the beginning of the line too. Those are repeat signs. So you want to repeat this till you get it nice and smooth. Now the next line, we're going to change the E minor to the C chord. So we've got the E minor open and the C with your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So I have that ready to go down as I play the E minor chord. And then I can just put it in place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to the next line. Let's change from the C to the D7th. I can keep this finger down the whole time and just drop those in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to change the D7th to the G. We'll start with our fingers here, and to get to the G, we just have to move up 1. Keep these fingers ready to go down, so when you go back, you can just pop them down again. You don't want to do this and get them all out of the way. If you keep your hand in position, you can keep those fingers hovering over the strings, ready to play. Here we go, D7th to G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, we have enough chords to play a progression. The G, E minor, C, D 7th progression is a progression that was used in many songs during the 50s and 60s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play this progression now without the rests. Going from the G to the E minor is very easy. We only have to lift up our finger. The E minor to the C, we just have to put the next finger down. So while you're playing the E minor, get that C ready. From the C to the D 7th, we just have to press a couple fingers down. We've already practiced that. So that's going to be easy. And we're going to repeat. So we need to go from the D 7th to the G. We know how to do that too. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now remember, if you have any trouble with any of these, go back, take the time, work on that exercise that's going to get that change together for you. And then all of this stuff will come into place. Practicing, taking the time to do it, there's no substitute for that. So make sure you take your time and get it done the right way.